NYC Fragrance family. Joe with another video. Today, I got a review for you. Fragrance that came out in 2016. Another cheap one. You're going to get a lot of these because I've been on a run with these fragrances. That's for damn sure. This one here came in at $28. Comes from the house of Cerruti, or Nino Cerruti. And it is 1881 Sport. See that? If you can see the orange stem in there. That 1881 engraved on the back. Pretty cool. The cap is plastic. I mean, it's not a bad presentation. I actually kind of like these bottles. For a cheap fragrance brand, or for a brand that you're getting cheap now, or you get into retailers cheap, pretty decent sprayer. Got a decent long spray on that. They're not bad. I actually got a haul of these, so you're going to see quite a few reviews of 1881 Cerruti fragrances. Hopefully you enjoy them. Listen, I try to do what I can. That actually in the air smells really good. I did wear this one. I gave it a good wearing. And, you know, as far as longevity and things like that, it's not the strongest performer. But all in all, someone smelled it on me and said I smell good, and they liked it, and they said I had, you know, they gave me a compliment. This has been happening with these cheapies. It's funny because, you know, it almost bums me out. I have so many good niche fragrances that I really consider good. They don't seem to get compliments. I don't know what it is, man. I think not everybody's open to those type of scents. I think people like the simplicity of some of these designer scents. So anyway, this fragrance is classified as a woody aromatic fragrance. You get bergamot, lemon, you get watery notes. So it's an aquatic, you know, it gives you that aquatic vibe. It's got cardamom, it's got lavender, geranium, which is one of my favorite floral notes. Hedione, which is the note that triggers the woman's sexual center in her brain. At least they say it does. Cedar, vetiver, and white musk. Now, the vibe you get from this I would say, you get the word sport. I already started you off and people bash that. As soon as you hear the word sport in a fragrance, a lot of fragrance reviewers, a lot of people that enjoy fragrances and collect fragrances, it's almost a hard pass. I mean, okay, listen, I enjoyed Polo Sport back in the day, and I don't have a bottle now, but I might actually get one just to have it. I did like that fragrance when I had it. But let's stick to this one. So this one actually, there's some people that say it kind of gives you a Paco Rabanne Invictus vibe. And I could see that a little bit. Not quite, but the aquatic vibe, I could see that a little bit. Other people may say it smells like Low Par Kenzo. It's a Kenzo fragrance, Low Par, which is another citrus, woody, aromatic fragrance. Another also you could find very cheap. But I don't know. I had to reapply it, obviously, because for me, and I've said this in some videos, if I don't smell the fragrance, I want to smell the fragrance. So once it dies off where I'm no longer getting a scent bubble, I usually respray. If I'm carrying a bottle with me or if I have a decant with me, that's what I usually do. Now, when I'm buying a fragrance like this, it's $28. You know, I can afford to do that a little more. I mean, look, I wore this pretty much once. And that's a lot of fragrance out of that bottle for one wearing, I think. Call me crazy, call me whatever you want. You know, I'm the classic oversprayer. Let me spray it again. See, I'm overspraying my video room here. My studio. Anyway. I mean, in the air, it's a really pleasant smell. I can't really complain about it. Is it anything mind-blowing? No. You know, Hedione is found in a lot of fragrances that, you know, are called quote-unquote panty droppers. There's a fragrance I know that was recommended, the Antonio Banderas Blue Seduction. It's another cheap one. Hedione in it, and there's some women that have reviewed it that actually find it to be a scent that they really like, and they are really attracted to. And I think it's because of that Hedione. I really believe so. You know, I have a friend that he bought that Blue Seduction bottle, and he told me a story of some things that happened because he was wearing that fragrance, and I was like, really, dude? Did it happen? Or are you just making that up? He's like, no, it happened. And I was like, you know, blew my mind. $20 fragrance, and it was a success for him. So maybe there is something to the heat he owned. Who knows? I don't have a ton of fragrances with that, and I really can't put that to the test. You know, it's not. I'm not out there trying to test the Hedione effect. You know, I'm 50 years old and, you know, kind of grounded. Let's put it that way. So, do I recommend the fragrance? If you're looking for a cheap buy and you like that kind of aquatic vibe, the Invictus type of smell, or something citrusy, woody, aromatic type thing that you don't mind having to respray in about 4 to 5 hours, then go for it. It's $28. And this is what, 100 mLs? You know, $28, you get yourself 100 mLs. Why not? Do I recommend it to the people that, you know, looking for some new, hot, hyped up, you know, I'm not hyping it at all. That's, you know, when I do my reviews and I give you suggestions, I would hope that it's not considered hyping it. I'm not trying to hype anything. I own the fragrance. I bought the fragrance myself. It wasn't sent to me. And I decided to share it with you because I figured, why not? I mean, it did get a compliment, and it doesn't smell bad. So, is it worth a buy? Maybe. It's not something that I think you could sample. So, I mean, in order to go out and buy it, you will have to blind buy it. There's really no other way around it. At least for the meantime. And I don't know any retailers that carry Cerruti fragrances in-house. Probably not here in the States. Probably more so in Italy. You might come across them a little more easily. But, you know, for the prices they're coming in at, you know, and I did a haul and I got a bunch of these fragrances. Like I said, you're probably going to see more videos of these 1881s. This one here, I liked. My first impressions on the brand itself and the ones that I got, I think I have 5 total. I think there's one more I wanted to get. But I have 5 of them total. And out of the 5, there was only, I think, one that I would... Actually, out of the 5, this was probably the one that when I first sprayed it, wasn't crazy about it. But when I wore it, it actually smelled pretty good. And now that I spray it in the air, I like the way it smells too. Is, you know, it grows on you. The other fragrances, though, I think are going to be much better than this. I think there's 2 that are actually kind of standoutish and unique for the price point. So I think they're good, unique, cheap buys. So when I get to those, I think you're going to get a little better value for your money than, let's say, something like this. Unless this is the type of fragrance you want. You want a sport aquatic fragrance, probably good for the gym if you're looking for gym fragrances and stuff like that. Daily casual wear in the summertime. This will be all right. So, until I come back with those other 1881s, you just have to wait and see. So, new viewers, thank you for stopping by. New subscribers, thank you for joining the family. And my NYC Fragrances family, thank you for your support. It means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. And until the next time, remember, if you smell good, you feel good. Have a nice day.